very opinionated about certain things, and it's easy for us in that passion to uh, to tell people what we think almost as fact. And it's important that we sit down and we realize that everybody has a different point of view with how they see not only certain things in CrossFit but certain things in life. So I like the takeaway that I like from this, not just again for CrossFit but for life, is really put yourself in somebody else's shoes and understand that even though you might be passionate about something and want to instill that on somebody else, they might not share that passion. They can actually take that as a negative. So just understanding where people come from and maybe what their passions are, and we can play into that as well. So the workout today, guys, is Wet Willy. So it's 3 rounds of 4 minutes on, 4 minutes off. So a round is about 8 minutes long. So the first round we're gonna do, in that 4 minutes, we've got 3 rounds of 12, 9, 6 deadlifts, overhead squats, and snatches. Now we can, if you have a barbell, those are the movements you're gonna be doing. If you have an odd object, you're gonna be doing odd object deadlifts, odd object goblet squats in the front rack position, and then 6 dumbbell or odd object cleans from the ground, straight up, okay? So the first 4 minutes, you do 3 rounds of that, and then max rep burpees or calorie row, 4-minute break. Round 2, we increase the weight. We only do 2 rounds of the 12, 9, 6, and then max burpees for the remaining 4 minutes. And then for the third round, we only do 1 round, increasing the weight. So we're going down in rounds of the 12, 9, 6 and up in weight with a 4-minute break in between each round. Okay, so the goal here is to go absolute ham out the gates. You want to treat it like a 4-minute sprint is tough, but that's the goal here, is to send and get the max amount of burpees or row calories after you finished your 3, 2 or 1 round that you can. Your score is the max number of burpees or row calories that you have at the end of the workout. So we'll get real quick here. Can I get a thumbs up if anybody is using a barbell? Okay, so we got Crystal, Freya, okay. What about anybody using dumbbells? Joe, okay. And then odd objects. Okay. Okay, excellent. So again, so that first round we're gonna go in is 4 minutes of work, of 12 deadlifts, 12 goblet squats or overhead squats if you've got a barbell, Chrissy, Zach, Soraya, and then 6 hang snatches. Or Zach, were you doing ground to overheads or were you doing clean and jerks for the odd object? Odd object. Ground to overheads? Okay, so we'll do that to mimic the snatch then. So we're gonna go dumbbell snatches just like we normally would, guys. So Jody, Joe, Catherine, and then Anu for the Mike, and then Anu ground to overhead with your odd object. Okay. Does anybody have any questions about the workout or how the workout is going forward? Joe. Sorry, Joe, you're still muted, buddy.
When we're doing the single arm stuff, are we alternating or?
Yes. Yes, I want you to alternate. Oh yeah, because it's even reps. So you're on your 6 snatches, alternate arms. For dumbbells, guys, you're going to be doing goblet squats. So you're just going to have that. You're just going to have your dumbbell just in your goblet hold here. You're just going to go through your 9 goblet squats this way. If you have a barbell, you're going to be doing your overhead squats. And if you have an odd object, it'll be your front rack hold squats, okay? Odd object, ground to overheads. This nice explosive hips opening up. And then your standard dumbbell snatches. for both.
So you're saying do 6 of those on one arm, then 6 on the other, and 3 hang snatches on one side, 3 hang snatches on the other, not one and one.
Yeah, so it's 6 total. So you're just gonna do 3 per side. So you got your 12 dumbbell deadlifts. So yeah. Oh, sorry, Jody. Yeah, you're right. So you're gonna go your 6. And so you'll do the 6 there. Then you'll do your 9 goblet squats, and then you'll do your alternating dumbbell snatches 3 per side.
Perfect. Perfect.
Okay. Why am I out of breath? This thing's 5 pounds. Okay.
I have a question. I can do the power snatch and the deadlifts with the 65, but I don't know about the overhead squat. So should I do a front squat instead, or should I just do an overhead squat with like a without a weight? I don't know.
What's the limiting factor for the overhead squat? Is it mobility, or is it just
mobility? Like, it hurts my back. You know, I think I've done 55 in a workout before. I just don't know. Like, I'll try it, but I just don't know if I'm gonna be able to do.
So for this workout, and I did it earlier, so I can attest to it. With the deadlifts, the overhead squatting, and the snatching, it is very, very taxing on your lower back. So if anybody here does find that your lower back tends to get sore a little bit more than normal when we go through those movements, I would suggest doing front squats instead of overhead squats, because it does take some of that load off of your lower back, especially when you're extended, right? When you've got that load on your lower back here, having it on your front rack will help just alleviate some of that pressure.
Okay, I'll do that instead. Thank you.
Now for the people that are doing the dumbbell snatches, those are hanging. So you'll alternate, you don't go right from the floor. So sorry, I didn't go through that. You'll hang like this, and then you can either bring it down and switch, or you can switch down to the bottom and then just go right back into your hang. Okay, Jody, what weight are you using?
What weight am I using?
Yeah.
I don't know yet. I'm gonna go up in weight though. I'm probably gonna start with, I don't know. I hadn't really thought about it. Probably start with 20, then do 25 and then 30, probably. That's as high as my weights go.
Okay, excellent. And Joe, do you have increasing weights as well? Okay, awesome. All right, guys, and now I'll explain each round again, just because there's a lot going on. So when we're done the 4 minutes of work, if we go into the 4 minutes of rest, I'll explain what that next round looks like as we go through so nobody gets lost. Okay?
Is the idea to keep the weight the same for all the movements? Like with the deadlifts, I can do way heavier weight than what I could snatch, but I'm using one dumbbell throughout
right. So you want to keep the same weight for the entire round. The goal is to be able to cycle through those deadlifts quickly, and then go into your squats and your snatches unbroken. So that is the goal. That's the quickest way to get through the workout, especially for the people with the barbell as well. Quickest way to get through that workout is to go break up your deadlifts if you need to, and go unbroken on the overhead squats, and then go unbroken on the snatches. That's going to help you with the quickest time. Okay?
With the WOD object, we are not increasing the weight, so we keep all the 3 rounds with 3 repetitions.
Yeah, that's right. So the goal when you have the WOD object, or if you're using the same weight, is to move as fast at the last round as you did in the first round, and really go for those max burpees, because that's the stimulus you're going to want out of here, is that cardio burner, because we're going 4 minutes off with 4 minutes rest. We have lots of time to recover. So really, really push yourself, leave it all out on the floor.
Okay.
Okay, guys? All right, so we're gonna go quickly here. We're gonna get into our warm-up. So we're gonna do 30 seconds on, 10 seconds off. I'll give everybody about 5-10 seconds here while I get the clock going. Get ready in your areas. We're gonna start with push-up to down dog. From there, we're gonna go into good mornings and then frog hops. But guys, I'll call these out for you. Does it go right away? On, 4, go. Okay. All right, guys, so we're going to go into 30 seconds of push-up to down dog. Here we go, guys. Really focus on that hamstring stretch in that down dog. Maybe take an extra second there. Nice big stretch. Try and keep those heels down on the floor through that down dog, or as close as you can get. 3, 2, 1. Stop. Then we're gonna go into body weight. Good morning, guys. So that's pushing your hips back out as far as you can. Don't worry too much about bending all the way to the floor. Keep that chest nice and high. Roll those hamstrings up. Again, maybe take an extra second down at the bottom there. Get a nice big stretch. Perfect. Looking good there, Mike. All right, 2 seconds here, guys. Then we're gonna go into our frog hops. Just get a straight leg on the way back. We're gonna push up and get into our ready position. Back down, ready position, frog hops. Nice speed there, Zach. Nice, Jody, nice whip. 10 seconds here, guys. Let's keep the intensity. 5, 3, 2, 1. Okay, guys, then we're gonna go into our alternating Samson stretch. Okay, a nice bend in the back leg, keep it off the ground. Interlock our fingers, big pull back. Spend 3 seconds down there in that stretch. Get those shoulders open. Get those hamstrings open. Open up those hips. There you go, Chrissy. Look at that overhead mobility. So alternating, guys, you're gonna be switching sides. Nice, Mike. Get those hips nice and open. All right, guys, then we're gonna go into 30 seconds of glute bridges. I want you guys to focus on digging your toes into the ground and opening up your knees, okay? 3-second pause up at the top. Look at that, Mike. No. Way to push it, Catherine. 10 more seconds here, guys. Three, 2, 1. Okay, guys, from here, we got 30 seconds of jumping air squats. So that's load, explode, soft land. So for, I want you to do maybe just standing calf stretches instead of the jumping air squats. So leaning forward, digging that back heel down, getting a nice big stretch into your calf. There we go. Way to keep the intensity during warm up, guys. Nice soft landing, Joe. 2, 1. There we go, guys. Then we're gonna go into 30 seconds of active Spider-Man. So on each rep, I want you to work on getting that elbow lower and lower with a nice big opening up at the top, and then you'll switch. Get that elbow as low as you can. Nice big twist at the top. Five, 3, 2, 1. Okay, guys, then we're gonna get down into our single leg glute bridges. So we're gonna alternate legs. You're gonna go up, hold for 2 seconds, switch legs and repeat. Really focus on squeezing that butt, driving your foot into the ground. Get that lower back, get those glutes activated for all the work we're gonna be doing today. 10 more seconds here, guys. Get 2 more reps in each side. 5, 3, 2, 1. Okay, guys, and everybody's favorite, we're gonna get into 30 seconds of burpees. I want you to focus on a slow and controlled pace and get the movement patterns down for when you need to go hard through this workout. Halfway there, guys. Nice, slow, and controlled. Nice big jumps, Mike. Nice snap up, Jody. And time, guys. All right, how are we feeling, everybody? Good? Everybody's back's all nice and warm. We got nice warm hammies, nice warm quads. That's gonna be very important for today as we're going through these workouts. How are your calves feeling? Good, good? Okay, awesome, perfect, thank you. Okay guys, we're gonna go into our barbell warm-up before we get into some mobility. So if you've got your barbell, let's toss her up on our back. And if you've got a dumbbell, we're gonna go into, so first we're gonna go into 5 barbell good mornings, or if, and I want you doing those on a quick, or on a tempo, so slow and controlled. And then with our dumbbell, it's 5 deadlifts, 5 per side. All right, yeah, odd object, we're gonna hold them both. Tempo deadlifts, nice and slow, slow down, slow up on those deadlifts if you've got an odd object. Perfect, then we're gonna go into our dumbbell swings. If we've got a dumbbell, if you've got a barbell, you're going into your back squat. Odd object swings, the same, perfect guys. 5 of those. Awesome. After that, guys, with your barbell, you're going to go into 5 per side elbow rotations. Anybody with an odd object or a dumbbell, you're going to go into 5 slow, tempoed goblet squats. Perfect, guys, looking good. Okay, Chrissy Straya, see you already getting started. Awesome. We're gonna go strict press. Everybody, strict press after those squats. We're gonna go 5 per side with the dumbbell, or we're going to do 5 slow odd object press and reach your head through at the top. All right, looking good. Nice press and reach, Zach. Way to poke that head through. Okay, then we're gonna go Romanian deadlifts. Okay, so that's if you've got a barbell. I'd like to see you do this with a snatch grip. Odd object and dumbbell. We're gonna hold it at the widest part or by the dumbbell heads. Same thing as our good mornings. We're gonna keep that chest up, load those hamstrings, keep that dumbbell close to our shins. Stand back up, really work on that reach. There it is, Chrissy, nice, nice, slow and controlled. Maybe bring those feet in just a little bit. Perfect, Jody. Awesome, guys. Okay, and after those 5, we're gonna, if you've got a barbell, I'd like to see 5 overhead squats. If you've got a dumbbell or odd object, we're gonna go that front goblet squat again. I want a 1 second definitive hold at the bottom. That's down. 1 Mississippi, back up. Looking good, everybody. 5:30 is the mobility group, eh? All right, guys. Feel free to drop your objects when you're all done. Give me thumbs up.
A question about the squats, the goblet squats. Does it matter if you're holding the weight like this or like this?
No, to me it doesn't matter at all. I find it easier to grab it by the head, but if you find that your elbows are too down, then yeah, you can grab, yeah.
I feel like this pushes me over more, whereas like this, I can keep my elbows up higher and stay upright more.
Perfect. Whatever's going to be comfortable for you, as long as that's where you're keeping the load.
Okay.
You're not liking that, Joe?
Hey, James.
Yes.
Question. If I do overhead squats for the first round, the second and third round, would it be okay if I did front? Because I don't know if I'd be able to go heavier with like the open bar I could, but I'm not sure about heavier weights. If I'd be able to like properly do
I'd like
them.
you to try it. Just be like, I've seen you lift. Like I know you have the mobility for it. There's a lot of time in the second and third round. It does get a little heavier, so you do move a little slower. You do break it up.
Okay.
If you find that you're not going to be able to get any burpees in, then I would say that's the time to switch. Right?
Okay.
You want the burpee stimulus, but you still want to be able to work on any deficiencies.
Okay.
Okay. All right, guys. Real quick, we're going to go into some mobility. We're going to do a minute child's pose. So if you have a box or a couch or something close, I'd like to see you do that with your arms on that object, pushing your head down. Right, leaning back in, getting a nice big stretch through your lats. Okay, we're gonna go a minute there. If you don't have anything to go against, you're just gonna put your hands on the ground tightly, and you're gonna fold back and try and push your armpits into the ground and get as big of a stretch in there as you can, okay? So guys, we'll go 1 minute, starting right now. And while I've got you guys down there and incapacitated, take a look at the Facebook and Instagram pages today. Answer the questions there. I think today it's which is your favorite restaurant? Got a couple cool answers so far. A couple places I haven't tried or haven't tried in a long time. Cook Shop's one of them. I know Joe was saying he wants to take me on a hot date, so maybe that's where we're gonna go. All right, guys, let's sink a little bit lower in there. Activate your back. Maybe bring your head up a little bit if it's lower. Lean into those heels. We got 15 seconds left. Make the most of it. If you want to make it a little more challenging, I guess, you rock side to side, play around with your hand positions, right? See how different hand positions can stretch your lats a little bit differently. 3 seconds here. 1 and up. All right, guys, now what I'd like you to grab, Chrissy, I see you've got a dumbbell, that's great. So Brian, do you have anything besides that barbell there? And we're gonna do a 1 minute squat hold down at the bottom. I'll do it with you guys, I'm feeling a little tight. So if you have a dumbbell or a lighter dumbbell and you want to do that minute hold in a goblet, feel free. If not, we're gonna go down into just an air squat hold. In your active position, try not to bottom out, right down at that bounce. Get a little active, get your arms out, chest tall. We're gonna start that in 3, 2, 1, down. Perfect. Really pay attention here, guys, to where that weight is in your foot. You've got, they call it tripod foot, but you wanna try and have even weight on your heel, the bottom of your first toe, I can't balance, and the bottom of your fifth toe. Just so that, be mindful of where that weight is, because that's really going to help you activate the proper muscles in your legs to come up and ascend in a strong position. Play around, maybe move side to side, feel a little ankle mobility in there while you're down there. All right, guys, almost there. 15 seconds left. Burn it out. Let's go. Then we're going to move into our movement preps, and we're going to be good to go. 3, 2, 1, up. All right, good job, everybody. How are we feeling? Everybody looks miserable, so that's good. That means I'm doing my job. Okay, guys, we're going to go into our movement prep very quickly. We're going to start with our burpee. So what I want to see is 10 hops over your object, whether that is a barbell, dumbbell, kettlebell. 10 hops in 3, 2, 1, go. All right, guys, then we're gonna go into 5 step up burpees. So we're going to either step back or shoot our hips back. We're going to get up, step, and jump. We're going to perform 5 of those in 3, 2, 1, go. Nice sag. There we go. Moving, Joe. And then as soon as you're done those, guys, we're not going to wait. You're going to go into 5 burpees over your object. Nice, Raya. Way to move, Chrissy. All right, great job, everybody. Excellent. Nice, Catherine. Okay, after we're done those burpees, guys, we're gonna work on our hang snatch. I'm gonna demo this with dumbbells. If you have questions, make sure you just give me a thumbs up so I know. But we're gonna start with 5 deadlifts. We're gonna keep that back nice and warm. Cycle through those pretty quick. Okay, not Romanian. We're gonna bend our knees at the bottom, and we're gonna get that dumbbell down to mid shin. Okay, so we'll do 5 of those. 3, 2, 1, go. You can do that with your odd object as well. 5 odd object deadlifts. All right, perfect, guys. Then, whether you've got an odd object dumbbell or barbell, we're gonna do some high pulls. So if you've got a dumbbell, I wanna see 5 per side. If you've got a barbell or an odd object, you're gonna do high pulls. So that's a triple extension. You're up on your heels, squeezing your quads and your bum, raising your shoulders up. So we'll go through 5 hang high pulls. There we go. There it is. Well done, Joe. Okay, right into 5 snatches of whatever you're going to be doing for the round. So that's 5 ground overheads for our odd object. That's going to be 5 alternating snatches for our dumbbells, and that's 5 hang snatches for our barbell. All right, and then you guys can drop your objects or your bars when you're all set there. Nice explosions, Mike. Those look good. There you go. Way to keep that bicep by your ear. I like that. I like that. Okay, guys. Any questions before we get in? We're going to start our practice round here. Our practice round is going to be half of each movement with 3 burpees. So we're going to do 1 round of 12 deadlifts of your choice. We're going to do 9 goblet or overhead squats. Or sorry, 6 deadlifts, do 4 goblet squats, and then 3 snatches or 3 snatches per side, and 3 burpees for our practice round. Okay?
For burpees, do we stay low because we are jumping over the object, or
Yes.
like we stay?
Yep. So yeah, for your odd object, you can stay low. So you come up. You do not have to go to full extension. Save yourself a little bit of energy. Anybody who's doing dumbbell or barbell movements, the over is an option. I suggest it. Great stimulus. Did you do options, or did everybody do over the object? If you have room. Okay. If you don't have room, just standard burpees are fine. I see you got tons of room there, so you got to do them. Okay, guys. So we're gonna go through our practice round right now. So again, 6 deadlifts, 4 squats, 3 snatches, and 3 burpees.
Instead of the rower, can I use my elliptical for the remaining time?
Yeah. Does it count calories? I'm not familiar with ellipticals, but if
It does count calories.
okay, perfect. Yeah, absolutely.
How many calories should it be, like in the workout, you think?
Unfortunately, I don't have any experience with ellipticals at all, so I don't know how quick they go. Zach, do you have any idea? Yeah, they go quick. I mean, sorry, you'd be a better judge than I would, but people are getting around 15 calories on a rower, so I'd say anywhere between 15 and 30. I think that is what Zach just said. So, and then use that as your benchmark for 2 and 3.
Okay, thank you.
No problem. And then if you could let me know too, so if anybody uses them for future classes, then I have an idea. That'd be cool. Thank you.
Thanks.
Okay, guys, so we're gonna get into our practice round. Again, that's 6, 4, 3, and 3 burpees. So we're gonna do that. We're gonna go, I'm not gonna start the timer yet. We're gonna go in 3, 2, 1, 6 deadlifts. Into 4 goblet squats or overhead squats if you have a bar. Into your hang power snatches or ground to overheads for odd object. Nice, Joe, looking strong. And then your 3 burpees. Nice, Zach. You're good, buddy. Okay. All right, good job, everybody. I'll give you 2 minutes here. Whether you need to go to the bathroom, grab a drink of water, whatever you might need to do. We'll get started with our first 4 minutes here in 2 minutes flat. Okay, and that's 3 rounds of 12, 9, 6, deadlifts, squats, snatches. Any questions while we're taking a break?
Yeah, I have a question.
Sure.
Is it 12, 9, 6, 12, 9, 6, and then
Yeah. So yeah, 12, 9, 6 is 1 round. 12. In your first 4 minutes, you're doing 3 rounds of 12, 9, 6.
3 rounds of 12, 9, 6, and then you.
In the second round, you increase the weight if you can, and it's 2 rounds. And then in the last 4 minutes, you increase the weight again, but then it's only 1 round. And after you're done, your number of rounds, you're going max burpees for the rest of the 4 minutes.
Okay.
Or calories or elliptical, whatever you have there. Okay, guys, so we're going here in 45 seconds.
What are we looking at for burpees? Do you have what other people are getting?
I got 5 on the first round. It taxed me out pretty good. Second round, I got 15. The last round, I got about 35. That's pretty on point with what I'm seeing. Some people finished the first round quick and got 15 in the first round. God bless them. But it's what you really want to do is go full send on the burpees. Don't take any breaks on the barbell movements, but know you've got 4 minutes of rest coming up. So do your best not to stop. Okay, guys, we got about 15 seconds left. Can I get some quick thumbs up before we get started? All right, guys, everybody's moving, looking real good. I'm gonna get the timer started here. Everybody looks like they're set to go. Okay, guys, so first 4 minutes, 3 rounds of 12, 9, 6. So you repeat that 3 times and then max rep burpees. I will talk you through it as we go. We're gonna go in 5, 3, 2, 1, start. Starting with our 12 deadlifts, guys. This is the point where you want to break them up if you find you need a rest. Nice pace, Raya. Way to go, Mike, already on. Really open up those hips, send that snatch nice and high. There you go, Joe. Looking good, Chrissy. Good pace on those deadlifts, Jody. Flying there, Joe. Good job, guys. All right, guys, we're going halfway through here. Should be getting pretty close to being either within your third round or almost starting your third round. There you go, Mike. Michael, snatches are looking good, man. Nice squats with those odd objects, guys. Great pace. Good pace on those burpees, Zach. Bring it home, buddy. All right, we're doing hang power snatches, guys. We don't need to go from the floor. Save that lower back a little bit. 1 minute left, guys. There you go, Chrissy. Bang those out. There you go. Let's go. Back burpees. Let's go. Let's go. Get on that rower. Start pulling hard. There you go, Zach. Bring it home, buddy. Okay, Mikey, we got 30 seconds of burpees. Let's fly here, guys. After a nice pace on those burpees. You got right. Come on, guys. Keep going with those burpees. Let's go, let's go, let's go. 10 seconds. 2 reps in. Let's go. 3, 2, 1. And stop. Beautiful, guys. All right, guys. I love seeing that full send. Way to go, guys. I'm gonna get some scores from you here. If you can come to, if you can't unmute yourself, just give me some fingers. Joe, what do we have there for burpees?
22.
Nice. Catherine.
10.
And way to go. You guys are making me look like a chump.
10.
How many calories? Calories on the rower, Chrissy?
Oh, I'm sorry. 11.
11, great job. Zach, 30, monster. Soraya, still going there. Okay. Jody,
16.
16, way to go. Anu, how'd you guys do?
13.
For both of you?
13.
Yeah, both of you.
us.
Both of us.
Both of you, great job. Okay, Mike.
9.
9, way to go, buddy. Let's see, did I miss anybody? No, it looks like we're good there. Okay, guys, we got another 2 minutes in here. Okay, take a second, big breath in through your nose, out your mouth. Control that heart rate. Think about calming yourself down. Really be mindful of the rest. 4 minutes seems like a lot. It's just enough to get that heart rate down a little bit before we start pumping again. Soraya, how'd that go?
So for the just so I understand, the full 4 minutes we're supposed to be working, right?
Yeah, so the full 4 minutes you work, and then once the 4 minutes is over, you just stop wherever you're at.
Did I totally go over?
What's
I thought
that?
it-
Yeah, you went over a little bit. Can you hear me from your? Oh, yeah, okay.
I have my music in while I'm going, so it's
Gotcha.
yeah,
Okay.
it's hard to hear.
I'll do one of these next time.
I'll try and pay attention. I think though, I don't think I'm gonna make it to the elliptical then, if that's the case, because the 65 was really heavy for me doing the power snatch, so I had to go to a dumbbell.
Okay, 65 is a heavy starting weight.
Yeah.
Yeah, and you know what? Benchmark off your first round, guys. The goal here is to move well and then get as many burpees or row calories in as you can. This shouldn't be, it should be a cardio workout more than it is an Olympic lifting workout. So benchmark there. Work with whatever stimulus is best for you to get that workout. It really doesn't matter what gets put on beyond the whiteboard. What really matters is that you're moving well and you feel good when you're done.
Yeah, maybe I'll switch to empty bar.
Okay, guys, we got 20 seconds left here, guys. So we're gonna do 2 rounds, 12, 9, 6. Okay. We got 15 seconds.
15 seconds.
Reps. All right, Chrissy. Well done. Focus on moving well here, guys. You got 5, 3, 2, 1, and go. Whoop. There we go, guys. A minute in. Soraya, those are great. Chrissy, try and bring those feet in a little bit. There you go. Good pace on those goblet squats, Joe and Jody. Nice squats, Catherine. Jack, flying on those heavy snatches. Well done, buddy. All right. Well done, guys. Joe, nice moving. Nice deadlifts with those odd objects, guys. Let's blow through these 2 rounds. Take breaks where needed, but focus on getting to those burpees. Okay, guys, just over halfway. We want to be looking to have about a minute left here or more. Here we go. Flying through those odd object squats. I love it. Crystal, nice explosion on that snatch. There we go. 2 more, let's go, and then let's get those burpees. Got about a minute 20. Chrissy, all like you like depends on it. Nice and fast, controlled pace on those burpees. You guys can do anything for a minute here. Let's go. I love it. Nice, Cody. Nice front squats. Get those elbows up, nice and high, beautiful. 30 seconds here, team. Roll out on the last 20 seconds burpee. No stopping, let's go, pick it up. There we go. Nice snap and Soraya. 10 seconds here, guys. Let's go, full send. 3, 2, 1. Done. Guys are moving. It's awesome to watch. Okay, guys, I want to grab some more burpees from you, some more reps. Fix these ones here. Way to move, Zach.
17.
Okay.
17.
Joe.
25.
25, nice. Catherine.
19.
19, way to go. Way to beat your first round. Chrissy, how many calories?
18.
18, nice. Back. 25? 35? Oh, you're a monster. Hey, Soraya, not there. Jody.
25.
25. Soraya, how'd you do on the burpees?
I didn't get any.
Okay. You got back to it pretty quick, so it was a little difficult for you there. Jody's at 25. Anu?
16.
Yeah. For both of you?
No, RJ 17.
And then Mike.
16.
Way to go, bud. How are you guys
Hey,
feeling
James?
as you guys are coming out of those movements? How are you guys feeling? You still feel like you have enough energy to bang into those burpees right away, or is that weight starting to tax you? These are the questions you got to ask yourself on whether or not you're going to move up in weight for that final round. Understanding that this is heavy, and we understand that, so you should be finishing this in about 1.5 minutes to 2 minutes. So you want to have almost a full 2 minutes of burpees here. So that's what you need to think of on whether or not you're going to be increasing weight or not. Team with the odd objects, the goal here, or anybody who's not moving up in weight, the goal here is to fly through this one round, like obviously keeping the form, but fly through this one round, take a quick break, compose yourself, and then jump into those burpees and try and hold a slow and controlled burpee pace for the entire, let's say 2 minutes, 2 minutes and 30 seconds, rather than going full send and then having to take breaks.
Okay, James, because what I understood was that if we are not going, like increasing the weight on our odd object, I thought we have to do 3 rounds all the three times. So in the second time also, we did 3 rounds of 12, 9, and 6.
Okay, if that's the case, I may have just reread it and written it down here, but if that's the case, if that's the way you went through it, do it again for the 3rd round here, and then just try and beat your score again for the burpees.
Okay,
You guys did a lot of burpees with the time you had left, so that's going to be a good challenge for you. Okay, thanks for letting me know.
Thank you, no problem.
Okay, guys, we got 30 seconds left. Let's be mindful of that break. Big breath in, big breath out, real quick. Get that heart rate down. This is our last round here, our last 4 minutes of work for the day. Unless you guys are animals and you're gonna go in for more workouts. Okay, guys, 10 seconds here. Going in 5, 3, 2, 1. Final round, guys. 12 deadlifts, 9 squats, 6 snatches. Right into our burpees, guys. Zach switching it up. I love it. Great pace, Joe. Flying. I love it. Mike with the quick transition. Right, too nice. There we go. Good snatch, huh? Anyways, you're flying on those. Nice snatch, Chrissy. Nice fast turnovers. Joe already on those burpees. Let's go, buddy. Mikey too, loving it. Nice, Chrissy. Perfect. Jump. You got it, Zach. Moving, Soraya. Beautiful. And 6. Nice, Soraya. Let's go to those burpees. Only 1 round, Soraya. 1 round. Let's go. Moving. There you go, guys. Nice snatch, Zach. Couple big breaths, Joe. Right back to it. Good job, buddy. Good pace, and new. Good pace, AJ. Maximize your time for the burpees there, guys. Nice strong pulls, Chrissy. Love you getting right back to it, Joe. All right, guys, coming up on 1 minute left. If you need to take a quick break, 5-second break, now's the time to do that, and then move through that last minute with intention. There you go, Chrissy. Big pull. Nice. Nice consistent pace, Jody. Way to stay low. Right back down, Mike. All right, guys, last 30 seconds of the workout. Last 30 seconds. Let's go. Let's beat that second round. 20 seconds. Last 10 seconds. Let's move. Last 10 seconds. Sprint. In 5, 3, 2, 1. Time, guys. Way to go. Way to go. There's a lot of defeat on this screen. Well done, guys. Way to move. Way to move. Beautiful, guys. Well, unmute yourselves. Soraya, how did the elliptical turn out?
Are you talking to me? Sorry.
How did the elliptical turn out? So you had about a minute 20 left when you got on. How many calories did you get?
I got 16 calories.
Well, okay, so it's pretty close.
It's close, yeah. It's a little bit slower, but yeah, it's close.
Hey, good job. Hey, Joe.
38.
Way to go, buddy. Catherine. How'd you do there, Catherine?
21.
26? Way to go.
21.
Chrissy, how'd that roll?
36.
36. Flying, okay. Zach. 16. Wait, go, buddy. Try at 16. Jody.
34.
34.
34.
Nice.
Yep.
New AJ.
RJ 18.
RJ got 18 and Anu.
16.
18 and 16. Mike.
25.
25. Way to go, buddy. Way to fly at the end there, bud. Awesome. You guys made me look like chumps on that workout.
Were there prescribed weights given for the, like what should you have started with and gone up with for RX type thing for a dumbbell?
For the dumbbell, so it was a heavy dumbbell that ended at, or a heavy barbell that ended at 135 for guys. So I would say, which would be 95 for women. So I'd say you probably want to end at the 35 range, right? Because that's normally what our heavy dumbbell movement is, 50 for guys, 35 for women. So that's what I would, that's what I would have stopped at. So maybe 15, 25, 35 probably would have been good to go for that. Right, that you would have had a stimulus where you could keep moving, but then you would have been able to go, not be so taxed that you could move out on your burpees. But even, so I did the RX weight on the barbell for this, and it was very difficult for me. If I was doing dumbbells, I probably would have gone probably that 20, 30, 45 range maybe, just so I could have got more burpees in, because I did fall flat on those. Well, you guys really moved towards the end. Does anybody have any questions or any concerns about the workout? Anybody want to do it again right away? I didn't think so. All right, guys, that was awesome. If you get a chance today too, go in, check out the Facebook page, the Instagram page, answer some of those questions on there. Be active. Everybody on the screen here is super active, which I love seeing. Let's keep the activity going and get some of those people that might be a little bit shy on the social media side to get out and answer some questions. We'll show some support. I know we've got a paint night coming up as well. So if you're not on the, if you're not looking at the Facebook page regularly, please do so that we can get all these community events coordinated, figure out who's coming, and then hopefully plan more. But other than that, guys, great job today. I love seeing everybody flying on those burpees. Like a proud mama over here. Good job today, guys. Thank you very much. Again, if you guys have any questions, feel free to reach out to any of us via email or on social media. We got nothing going on, so we'll get back to you right away.
Awesome.
Take care, guys.
Thanks, James.
Thank you, James.
Well, you're a good girl.